IntellivisionDude here, and this is my Transformers Devastator, finally complete. For the few of you who watched my Transformers haul video, where I got all those Transformers, I was missing two pieces to make Devastator. Well, I found an auction that had the two pieces that I was missing, and I got them at a pretty good price. They were both together too, which was pretty shocking. But I will go over what I'm missing, as well as showing this thing off. Right off the bat, I had a problem right now because the bucket piece that is supposed to be on the edge, at the end of this here on Scavenger, is missing, but it was shown in the picture for the auction. So, not sure what happened there. I'm in talks with the seller at the moment. But luckily it's underneath, so you can't see it when he's Devastator. But I would still like to have that piece, because it's part of it. He's missing... these are supposed to be longer, I believe. On other people's videos, these were longer. See, when these flapped down, these actually came and filled in this spot here on both sides. Not that big of a deal as well. But I also noticed that in a lot of auctions, about 90% of the auctions for Mixmaster, they were missing those pieces as well. So maybe they were added on later, I don't know, or maybe they were just easy to pop off and lose. This bucket over here, I found out, well, it was attached between these two when it was in its car form, you know, the truck form. But in the regular form, this was supposed to be attached here, but I found out there's a whole piece of plastic broke off where this was supposed to be attached. So I'm using, just right now, I put some super glue on that and trying to get it to stay there. If I don't bump it, it'll stay, but I don't know how well it will stay. But I guess as long as I keep it in the form, like right here in display, it should be okay. And it was missing the ladder piece on this piece over here, which I guess you don't really notice it too much. I guess you'd probably really notice it if it was in its other form. And this thing is so big, I had to clear off a different shelf altogether, clear off this shelf, just to display it. This shelf actually had other things up here. So now I gotta find places to put that other stuff. I didn't want it here. I wanted it somewhere else, but the thing is just so massive. It's too tall to fit on top of my bookshelves, and it's too long to fit on some of the other shelves, like my CD shelves, and the shelf where my Intellivision games are. I was hoping to put it there, but I can't because it's just so huge. But I love this thing. It's just awesome looking, isn't it? Yeah, and it's so lopsided, I have to put it on a shelf where it can lean against the wall. It's so lopsided, it's so top-heavy, so top-heavy, that either it's going to fall backwards or it's going to fall forwards. That's how heavy it is on top. But I'm going to show you the coolest feature of this thing. So cool. The coolest feature. He lights up and talks. I think that was all of them. Let's see. Yeah, that is just too cool. Way too cool. The missing pieces and the broke piece isn't too big of a deal. But I would still like the bucket because it was in the auction. It's kind of like a principle thing. And maybe one day I can find the piece over here. These I probably wouldn't be able to find, but you never know. There's a bunch of eBay auctions that show up every once in a while with missing pieces. Or just the missing pieces by themselves is what I mean. Usually they try to overcharge because they know everybody's looking for the missing pieces. But maybe someday I can get the missing pieces. But not that big of a deal, I guess. Not that big of a deal. But this thing is a beast and I love it. So now I got it displayed right next to me by my computer, so that's pretty cool. So that's the end of this video, so thanks for watching.